Hippie Fujoshi.
What's going on, my BL Fujos? So I was requested to discuss the Serpent's Den by a fellow Fujo, and you guys can request me to recap and react certain BL Manhwas. If I read it, I got you. If I haven't read it, I will let you know. Now, if it's really good, I will tap into it. Now, if I don't like it, you guys know I will be honest about it. But I was requested to recap and react the Serpent's Den. Now, honestly, I do recommend the Serpent's Den, but this is the thing. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you, Fujos. Very transparent, okay? I'm going to give you the real to the frickin' deal. The Serpent's Den is an acquired read. The first couple of chapters, you will literally be in a state of what the fuck, okay? But there's a rhyme and a reason to everything. Since you find out that Edwin is not particularly human, okay? So that'll explain the array of strange things that he does to Leila, okay? In a recent chapter, Leila finds out the truth about Edwin, which we find out Edwin is a snake deity, and the whole process of how he acquires the human body. And Leila's at this point where he got an idea. I mean, I don't think Edwin literally came out and said that he was a snake, like how he did when he was younger, and Leila thought it was a joke. But we at a point where Leila got an idea that Edwin is not human. He's not the human Edwin that he was years ago when he was a child. He's seen his snake form, so he knows he's a snake. They did some sneaky freaking things in his snake form, and Edwin does a lot of weird shit. And it explains because Edwin is a snake deity, okay? Now, in this love story, like I said, I love the Serpent's Den because Leila personality is just captivating. And how him and Edwin just, the dialogue, it will make you laugh. It will shock the fuck out of you. You will feel a level of many emotions with the Serpent's Den. But it's the Serpent's Den for a reason. Edwin is a serpent. And he does acquire Leila in his den. And this story, like I said, I do recommend it to you guys. It's a really good read. This recent chapter, like I said, Leila has a full understanding of, to a point, of what Edwin is, and he's not human. But we see that Leila is willing to accept Edwin for Edwin. At the end of the day, they have spent so many years together in their lives that Edwin is Edwin to him. Now, you're wondering how the fuck a snake deity wanted to be with Leila, okay? Now, when Leila was younger, he saved a snake in the woods. He didn't know the snake he saved was a grand deity, okay? Who had the ability to acquire human form, but in his snake form, he's really, really huge, okay? So, Leila saved Edwin when he was a baby snake. He took care of him. And within that process, Edwin acquired feelings for Leila in his snake form. Even though he doesn't know what it is, he acquires feelings for Leila. Now, when he's in his snake form and Leila was taking care of him, the people that work for Leila and his family noticed that the snake always appeared like he understood everything that was going on, which he did. So when Leila goes away, something happens and the snake acquires Edwin's body. And their grandesque of a love story starts. Now, Edwin is now wrapping his mind around the fact that, granted, he is a snake deity, but he has human feelings for Leila. He's in love with Leila, and he's always been in love with Leila ever since the beginning. That's the reason why he has worked so hard for him and Leila to be close and for them to be like this in his human form. And when I say like this, I'm not meaning close. I mean body to body. Body to body. Leila belongs to Edwin. Edwin is possessive like a mug. And he talks so much of how he wants to put babies in this man. So the story is still ongoing. And at this point, I am wondering if Leila is going to have some snake babies. I know it's just like, what the fuck? But listen, you guys already know I read an array of stories. I have no boundaries to a point. As long as the story makes sense. So I am loving The Serpent's Den. I do recommend it. And like I said, this is an acquired read. There are things that Edwin does to Leila that you don't understand, but you got to understand he's a snake. So there are things that snakes do to show their attraction or to stamp their mark on their lover. Let's just say it's a lot of urine play in this story. I mean, I just, for the longest, I couldn't understand his infatuation with pee. But it all made sense after you find out everything. Now, like I said, I do recommend The Serpent's Den if you are open to the context of this story, basically how I described it to you. But I am loving The Serpent's Den, and to the person who requested for me to recap and react this, I'm definitely enjoying The Serpent's Den, and it is a wild ride, okay? Guys, you already know, if you like, love, and enjoy our amazing recap and react content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have tapped into The Serpent's Den, drop your comments below. Let me know what you guys think of the direction of where this story is going to go. Like I said, since Leila has already basically accepted Edwin for who he is, I think we're going to get some snake babies. Okay, because the story is still ongoing. And one of the focus of Edwin was to get this man pregnant. So, I think we're going to get some snake babies. That's just my opinion. Drop your comments below. Let me know what you guys think of The Serpent's Den. Like always, guys, like the video. Get us up in the algorithm. And, be you, be amazing, and keep reading those BL Manhwas. Layers, my beautiful BL Fujos out there. Hippie Fujoshi, yeah, she got that vibe so